The hand was pale and delicate. Female. Palm up, with slender fingers curled inward. Small, dark areas marred the otherwise perfect and blemish-free inner hand and wrist. Mac frowned. Indentations. They looked like teeth marks. Behind him, he could hear the scene of crime team labouring up the hill, carrying the tent and their bags of equipment. The sky behind the mound of Arthur's Seat was lightening, but this side was still in deep shadow. The ground was sodden beneath his feet, and he was glad the call had come through on a weekend. It had found him away from home and dressed for days out with a friend and her daughter. Hiking boots, jeans and a fleece. His black hair was tousled, dark eyes lidded and intense. With his attention focused on the scene, his face was closed, permitting no intrusions. The uniformed officer guarding the clump of bushes that concealed the latest horror gave a perfunctory nodded salute and stepped aside. For a long moment, Mac looked at the hand. Then he crouched and moved aside the stiff branches of the bushes. An arm was revealed to the shoulder, obscene in its nakedness. Mac had donned latex gloves as he walked up the long path from the car park. He felt moisture through them now. Checked and found no blood. Just dew on the foliage then, or rain from the night before. "Help me with this," he said. The uniform stepped in and grasped a sizable portion of the bush, carefully pulling it to one side and holding it down. Mac stared at the newly revealed body. A young woman, naked and covered in stab wounds, face round with short, dark hair. There was a smear of blood against the side of her nose. Mac took his phone out of his back pocket and switched on the torch. A ragged hole in the side of the right nostril was revealed, as though a piercing had been torn out. A policeman's pessimistic mind read that as trophy-taking. It could have been torn out in a struggle, but he looked for the darkest explanation as a matter of course. There was a cut under her chin, and two either side of her nose, slashing straight lines. He quickly counted the wounds he could see. Most were above the waist and below the neck. 30 or so. Frenzied attack, then. But done quickly. Not much bruising that Mac could see. Had the girl had time to fight back, there would be defensive wounds on her arms and hands.